Sommelier. What is a sommelier? Sommelier is a wine steward, a captain, an individual in a restaurant who is there to make the customer feel comfortable with his selection of wine and also with the service of wine. If a restaurant doesn't have a sommelier, and most restaurants don't in New York, there are very few of us, usually the role is delegated to either the captain, the waiter, or the maître d'. The sommelier can help the customer. He can direct the customer to choose the wine according to his interests, whether it's to have a wine that will marry with the food that he has ordered, and also with the price that he may feel comfortable with. The selection of wine has many variables. It's very subjective. It isn't always white wine with fish and red wine with meat. It may depend on many variables, whether one has meat and one has fish. Maybe the people prefer a full-bodied white wine or a light red wine. Maybe both are appropriate, depending on what their interest is, what their liking is. Most wine lists in a restaurant are geared to the menu, geared to the cuisine of the chef, and it's usually broken down into categories, whether it's regional or by color. In most wine lists you'll find a breakdown, for instance, in French wines with Bordeaux red, Bordeaux white, Burgundy red, Burgundy whites, wines of the Loire Valley, Champagnes, California reds, California white wines. Sommelier wears a test de vin and a chain around his neck. It's not a medallion. People sometimes think it's an ashtray, but actually it has a purpose. It is silver-plated and it has a thing for the finger there for holding. The purpose of the test de vin is for the sommelier to taste the wine to see if it is good or bad. The sommelier does not taste the wine generally every time he opens up a bottle. Usually when he suspects that there is a problem with the wine, or it's a wine that he hasn't tasted in a while. So what the sommelier does, after he has presented the bottle to the host and read the label to the host to let him know what the wine is, and he opens the bottle of wine, and if he deems that necessary to taste the wine, what he will do, he will pour the wine, a little bit of the wine, into the test de vin, and he will look at the wine to see the clarity, the color, and he will swirl the wine to check the viscosity, and this at the same time, the swirling action aerates the wine so that the sommelier can get the full bouquet of the wine. Then he will taste the wine. Maybe I should taste it again to be doubly sure. At this point, if the wine is good, the sommelier will have the host taste the wine to see if it is to his liking.